Hi, today I want to talk about phone use and social media use and the impact it has on society. With all the great things our phones bring to us, there are plenty of bad that come with it. I chose this topic because I felt like I am affected by my phone and so are all the people around me. I felt like this topic was relevant to my audience because people would care to listen and learn a little about something they use every day. Excessive phone and social media use negatively impacts mental health. There are many unrealistic comparisons that increase anxiety and depression. The phone use causes sleeping problems with irregular sleeping patterns and starts addictive behaviors. All around, the excessive phone use causes people to have low self-esteem and have difficulty connecting with people and creating relationships. Social media distorts reality by showing us unrealistic places, flawless appearances, and other people's best moments. Seeing these can lead to unhealthy comparisons and making people feel like they need to change or they are not enough. Studies have shown that social media is linked to many mental health problems. It creates problems with anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Social media created an environment where many people are worried about the amount of likes and comments they get, and they are seeking validation and compare their numbers to others. The constant need for approval can ruin our self-esteem and our sense of self-worth, making us feel isolated. According to How Social Media Affects Your Teen's Mental Health, A Parent's Guide, by Yale Medicine, a research study of American teens ages 12 through 15, those who use social media over 3 hours each day faced twice the risk of having negative mental health outcomes, including depression and anxiety symptoms. Also, according to Dr. Murthy's advisory, the excessive use of social media can harm teens by disrupting important healthy behaviors. Some researchers think that exposure to social media can overstimulate the brain's reward center, and when stimulation becomes excessive can trigger pathways to comparable to addiction. The addiction to social media and constant scrolling leads to not wanting to be social. It ruins communication skills and learning how to talk to people. The constant scrolling and being on the internet, people get used to seeing people online more than in person. Coming from Social Media and Mental Health from Health Guide, multiple studies have found a strong link between heavy social media and an increased risk for depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts. Human beings need face-to-face contact to be mentally healthy. Nothing reduces stress and boosts your mood faster and more effectively than eye-to-eye contact with someone who actually cares about you. The more people prioritize social media interaction over an in-person relationship, the more they are at risk for developing a mood disorder, such as anxiety or depression, like I've said before. Cyberbullying. It happens all the time online. About 10% of teens report being bullied on social media, and many other users are subjected to offensive comments. Social media platforms such as Twitter and Instagram are hotspots for spreading hurtful rumors, lies, and abuse that can leave long-lasting emotional scars. On the other hand, self-absorption. Sharing endless selfies and all your innermost thoughts on social media and all your best moments can create an unhealthy self-centeredness and distance you from real-life connections. Social media is making us replace meaningful interactions with small interactions online, like leaving a comment or just an emoji, over having an in-person or over-the-phone actual conversation. Social media can lead to a false sense of connection or intimacy. This can also lead people to being catfished or harmed. People can see other people's pictures and think they really know them and really like them, but it can all just be a lie. There are very sick and disgusting people out there who will use other people's pictures and hide themselves behind the phone or behind the computer and try to talk to other people. And now there's also AI, so it makes it even scarier. In the article, Social Media, Addiction, and Mental Health, the Growing Concern for Youth Well-Being by SLS Blogs, they are recognizing the severity of the problem. New York City has taken the unprecedented step of classifying social networking sites as a public health threat. The City of New York, the New York Department of Education, and the New York City Health and Hospitals Corporation have filed a lawsuit against TikTok, Meta, Snap, and YouTube to hold the companies responsible for fueling the nationwide youth mental health crisis. The U.S. Surgeon General has called on these companies to improve the safety, health, and well-being of their users. This includes implementing stricter moderation policies, providing resources for mental health support, and collaborating with researchers and health professionals to better understand the impact of social media on mental health. Lastly, from the article Smartphones, Social Media, and Their Impact on Mental Health by Columbia University Irving Medical Center. Studies have shown a correlation between heavy social media use and depression, anxiety, loneliness, and suicidal thoughts. The platforms are designed to be addictive, using algorithms that feed users content based on their preferences and interactions, keeping them engaged for longer periods. The business model of social media platforms, which involves collecting and selling the user's data for targeted advertisement, further expands these issues. The constant bombardment of personalized ads can lead to overconsumption and financial stress, and the invasion of privacy can contribute to feeling paranoid or mistrust, because when you keep seeing ads of things you talked about or things you like, it's kind of creepy. Social media is a major disruptor for our attention spans. I know myself, and I know my attention span has been ruined from my phone. Now, TikTok and Instagram have a feature where you can make the video go 2 times as fast, and that also just ruins your attention span. I know all my friends have also gotten worse attention spans. With all the notifications coming across our phones and new posts and all the games, it's easy to get distracted, forget what you wanted to do. It's easy to just forget what you were going to do and scroll on your phone. Majority of my speech today was about how social media has been bad and has bad effects on its users. I chose this because I'm an active social media user, and so are all the people around me. I am not saying to stop using every platform and completely get rid of your phone, because that's really unrealistic. Try and go on social media less and give yourself a screen time limit. Nobody wants their phone to ruin their mental health and put all these bad ideas about themselves in their head. Thank you.